Welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be talking about chemical reactions, specifically in blast furnaces. What are reactants and products? Reactants are the chemicals or molecules that are the starting substances, while products are the new substances that come from the reaction. For something similar, Timmy has multiple Lego bricks, and he constructs them to make a small house. Meaning that here, the reactants are the Lego bricks, and the product is what he built. There are also different types of reactions. One is synthesis, where it combines the two substances, decomposition, where it separates the two substances, single displacement, where the more reactive chemical replaces the other in the same molecule, double displacement, where both molecules swap in atoms, and combustion, which involves the chemical reaction with oxygen gas. How can I distinguish between reactions based on their functionality? If it's only adding, it's synthesis, but it replaces atoms from the same starting substances, then it's double displacement. The substance I'm going to talk about, which is the reaction in blast furnaces, which isn't any of the reactions I just talked about, but it's something called a redox reaction. It's because this involves the trade of electrons between two chemical species. This happens for oxidation for losing electrons and reduction for gaining electrons. But the closest one here is the combustion reaction because it has carbon monoxide, dioxide, and other substances that are similar to oxygen gas. What do these symbols mean here? The reaction equation for this is iron oxide plus carbon monoxide to iron plus carbon dioxide. Alternatively, the balance equation for this is iron oxide plus free carbon monoxide to 2 iron plus free carbon dioxide. And here we get to the common uses, which include smelting ores to produce molten metals, steel, and pig iron. For this chemical reaction, there are many signs to dangers when doing this reaction, such as the signs of corrosion, flammability, health hazards, and oxidizers. But when you use it, here are some steps to be safe. You should ensure ventilation and monitoring because they'll lower the chances of catastrophic failures, remove pressure, toxic gases, and checking chemical factors. Being in an environment with fewer surroundings is also another safety tip, because when an accident happens, like a fire, this can spread to the surrounding area, and especially if the objects around it are flammable, and this can cause the environment to catch on fire. Being in a lower oxygen environment is better since doing so can create less carbon monoxide, which is dangerous for human health. It would also decrease the chances of fire as oxygen is needed to start them. These are some tips you need to know. And here we get to the environmental concerns. Blast furnaces are not great for the environment and have a lot of problems. They release greenhouse gas emissions, air pollution, are dependent on fossil fuels, and create material waste, which can all contribute to climate change. But now, in modern standards, more clean tech is being invented to become eco-friendly, like capturing and filtering carbon, which will help slow down the rate of the average temperature. And here we conclude learning. So far, this unit is hard for a grade 10, but if I had to say one thing I'm proud of, it's my understanding catching up doing the lessons via doing the activities, which made me understand them more. Many people in this class often don't follow that much, but I can do it, even though I might not be the best at following. And that concludes the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!